Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is your forecast for the week ahead, May 17th through the 23rd, 2021. For all Capricorns that may be watching, Capricorn suns, moons, risings, Capricorns on the house cusp. If you have your sun in the 10th house or Venus in Capricorn, you can watch this reading. Guys, we are going in a random order this week, basically pulling signs out of the hat here. So you guys are going up today. That is how Spirit is prioritizing the signs this week. So hopefully that sounds good. Guys, I'm a little bit under the weather today, so just bear with me. I'm just going to be talking a little bit softer, and I've just been really thirsty, so I am staying hydrated. I recommend you do as well, with the double body water sign of Jupiter moving into Pisces. So just trying to stay hydrated, just trying to stay in the flow here. So for your reading today, we are using the Fountain Tarot deck. I'll also be clarifying tarot cards with the Vera Sibilla Italiana, otherwise known as the Everyday Oracle. And at the end of your reading, I'll be pulling some cards from the Moonology Oracle deck, okay, by Yasmin Boland. So hopefully that sounds good. Guys, just as a reminder, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. As I always say, for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please do come get a personal private tarot reading from either me or your favorite tarot reader out there. And of course, if you'd like to support this channel, there are many ways to do that. The best way is obviously just liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And if you want to go one step beyond that, please consider purchasing a private tarot reading from me. I also do have a Patreon link below if you're interested in joining my Patreon. Okay, and we do things over there as well from time to time, although I have been less active just because of the amount of work it is just to keep up my Patreon page. But if that is something you are interested in doing, if you'd like to leave a donation over there, that you're more than welcome to do that. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's coming down the pipeline for you over the next week, May 17th through the 23rd. If you don't want to watch me shuffle, please fast forward to the reading time. Show me, how does Capricorn see themselves today, Spirit? What is the theme for them over the next week, May 17th through the 23rd? What is something Capricorn has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week? Okay, a challenge they may be facing. A lesson there right now. And a gift they will receive. All right, at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, we do have the Magician. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm also getting Sagittarius. Oh, I definitely see Sagittarius here. Okay, well, we also have the Tower. Okay, so it definitely could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or someone on the cusp. Okay. So the underlying theme or challenge of this reading is the Magician. So someone wants to make something happen. They may manipulate a situation in order to do that. This could also be with regards to persuasion, someone who's very persuasive. This is definitely kind of like the High Priestess, but in the masculine energy a little bit. This is someone who, they can be a bit of a trickster. Usually in the upright position, this is someone that does have good intentions. Okay. You may be shocked to find out about this person's intentions. all right? Or you may find yourself in a position as the Magician. Ooh, how much I like that for you. How do I like that for you, Capricorn? I like that for you very much. The Magician is also someone who can transform. You know, they use all the tools at their disposal. They use their written communication, their verbal communication, their brilliant mind, their spiritual insights, and what am I missing here? Oh yes, their emotions. They're able to combine all of these different elements and aspects of their personality to create and manifest. All right, so you are possibly in a great place to manifest something in your life. And if whatever your question is, the answer is yes, it can happen now. So Capricorn, how you see yourself today, we have the Seven of Cups. So this is Neptune in Pisces. Okay, Scorpio. I see that you have a lot of options at this time. Also, you may be kind of in a daydreamy, kind of fantasizing mood. I definitely see you, who knows what each of these cups holds, but it could be a different dream, a different idea, a different approach, different concept. All right, you might just be brainstorming ideas at this time. Nothing is set in stone, so you're kind of working with the immaterial world right now. All right, you're kind of juggling all these ideas around. It's a very creative energy, what I'm seeing here. Magician with the Seven of Cups. Some of you could be in a creative field. Some of you are artists or creatives. So the theme for you over the next week is the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, well, I feel like if you're dealing with a water sign, they're not in the happiest of moods. I'm seeing a water sign energy here, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now I am seeing him coming up in the masculine energy. Now let's not forget, we do have Pluto retrograding your sign, and we do have two Scorpio cards here, plus the Magician, plus the Tower. So I really feel like there's something definitely Scorpionic going on in this reading already, okay? So you either dealing with a Scorpio or you have like you're dealing with Plutonian energy, kind of, is what I'm getting. But as the theme for you over the next week, I'm seeing someone here who has very negative feelings, okay? Kind of a frozen personality. This is someone here that I would say is emotionally unavailable. Okay, so just keep that in mind. They're not able to access their deepest emotions. They may actually feel like no one understands them, or they may just be very upset about something. We'll want to clarify that later. Excuse the beeping sound in the background. There's a truck going by. All right. Hopefully he's not coming over here. Okay. Something Capricorn has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So often when I do see the Ten of Cups in reverse, you did learn a lesson in your past around a separation. This also could have been something that had divided your family, made you lose your feeling of emotional security. This is like the most unhappiness you can feel. It's definitely some sort of an emotional loss here. All right, so again, we have a water sign energy here. This is actually Pisces. So you did learn a lesson around a separation, a loss of an emotional security, or this could be a lot of unhappiness coming at you all at once. It's a little bit overkill when it's in the reverse position. So this could actually be, I don't know why I'm guided to say this, but I am, so there must be a reason behind that, connected to this King of Cups in reverse. This could be someone that is very dramatic, mood swings, or when they're unhappy, they're very unhappy. Or when they have negative feelings, they're very negative feelings. So this is definitely sort of an extreme emotion, okay? An extreme separation or something going on. But anyway, you learned a lesson around this in your past. It is coming up again for you this week as a reminder. What did you do when you were feeling this way? Or what did you do when this person was feeling this way? Okay, so let's see. Your challenge this week is the Death card in reverse. Wow, a lot of Scorpio energy coming up for you. Okay, so some of you, you're being challenged to transform a situation and also potentially to end something so something new can begin. There's also a challenge around here, burning bridges, running away, or leaving something undone. It's almost like you are 3/4 of the way somewhere, 3/4 of the way through a transformation, and then you stop. It could also be that you're going through a transformation right now, which could take 6 months or longer. Wow, more just disruptions. It could be that you are feeling disrupted. Maybe you feel like you're doing all this work, you're trying to transform a situation, and then something comes in and disturbs the peace. So it could be some situation like that where it's very up and down, it feels very chaotic, you feel like you can't concentrate, or there's a lot of interruptions. So a lesson Capricorn is learning now, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So someone, this may be you, maybe another person, may be attempting to gain success, victory, popularity, an ego boost, or maybe trying to gain the attention of a following. I'm not seeing that that is going to be successful, not this week, okay? Typically, if I see the Six of Wands in reverse, it is not a victory, okay? In the upright position, it is a victory. It is a success. It is public attention, validation. So someone here may be trying to get validated for something that they're doing, or may try to feel successful. This could be someone in the public spotlight or not. It could also be on social media. I'm getting whatever they're doing. This could be, for example, they tried to gain attention through their negative moods. Maybe they feel like, or this is you, if I act out my moods enough, if I show my displeasure enough, I'm going to get attention for this. I don't care if it's negative attention or positive attention. I'm at least going to get some kind of attention. I don't feel like that's working this week for whoever this applies to. It may also be tied into the fact that you may not have a very clear objective of a relationship and where you stand emotionally. And maybe that this relationship is too foggy for you to view at this time, or you have a lot of different ideas of what something means or what something is, and you may be prone to misinterpreting someone's moods, or they're prone to misinterpreting your moods. Something here is not leading to a victory. Okay, also the Six of Wands reverse can speak to dishonor or betrayal. All right, so kind of a tough reading right off the bat. The gift you will receive is the Three of Wands. So it looks like you're going to be able to pull some people over onto your side, or if you're attempting to make plans and you're working with a group of people, they're just saying that you would be able to assert yourself and pull your weight, you know, because this does look like a tug of war to me. Okay, if this is a tug of war and you know that you're not getting the victory you want, the success you want in this manner or through this route, it's saying that also consider planning something, you know, 3 months out, or thinking about the future and exerting more of like your opinion, or pulling your weight, you know, pulling what it is you want towards you. Okay, because I'm seeing that you're going to be able to do that. It's interesting because Taurus had a similar reading. Taurus had a similar message, the other earth sign. So, and this is an Aries energy here. This is a fire sign energy. So it looks like you're going to be able to exert some more of your influence over a situation by either brute force or even just stepping up a little bit here and saying, you know what, I really think this needs to go in this direction. Let me just give it a little bit more of a pull. Let me just, you know, I really think that, you know, if we're making plans, like this is, you know, for the future, I'm going to just kind of, let me just step up here and just say, like, I really feel like we should go in this direction, and kind of like guide it in that direction. I don't feel like it's a rough tactic that you're using. I feel like you're being given this gift because It's important for you. You have something important to say. You have an important perspective. There's something here. You're noticing that something isn't working. Like I was saying before, you keep getting interrupted. You're trying to transform this. Someone keeps burning bridges, running away. Someone is not addressing something that needs to change. And it could be involving a water sign. It doesn't have to. We also have fire sign energy here. We definitely have Scorpio coming up. We definitely have Pisces. We definitely have Leo. And we definitely have Aries. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing for you over the next week. Now, let's clarify. Let's clarify the King of Cups in reverse. Who or what is this energy? Okay, that came out right away. We have the Costanza. All right, so this is someone here who, they're a little bit stubborn, you know. This is also someone that could be like a pillar of stability for you or you for them. This is generally speaking someone that I'm also getting fixed sign. Okay, so definitely could be a Scorpio here. You know, they like constancy. They like to persevere. They're somewhat immutable. They think of themselves as a pillar of support here. So even if they aren't feeling something, they're probably going to be stubborn about it and try and do it anyway. Why is the King of Cups coming up reversed as a theme for Capricorn over the next week? So in other words, I feel like someone is kind of fixed in their how they feel about something or someone, and they're just not giving it up. Okay, so this is someone who could have like very negative moods for a long time. They kind of just don't. It takes them a really long time to work through their moods or work through their emotions. Yeah, this is someone who's depressed. You may not be aware of it, but they are going through a depression. This King of Cups in reverse. All right, they're very sad about something, very sad. This is a married woman, okay? This is someone also that you may have respect or attraction to. This is a mother of a family, okay? A homemaker, because we have the Queen of Diamonds here. She may feel left out in a situation, or she may feel like it's her job to uphold a certain, could be a tradition or whatever. Something is making her very moody, very depressed. Interesting. It looks like in your past there might have been some marital issues or separation going on. Something here is definitely trying to transform in your relationship or with this person. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse here as the lesson Capricorn is learning this week, learning now? Well, we have the bribe kind of coming out on the side. So this is typically a present, but it says could be selfish or unselfish. I kind of interpret this as like a little bit of like a bribe here. So something didn't quite win someone over, or someone left someone feeling betrayed. Okay. There might have been some sort of a bribe here. All right. Someone might have tried to impress someone with a gift, but maybe it came off as being selfish. Whatever happened here, it was not received well. Okay, so let's see. What is the Six of Wands in reverse? In other words, someone feels betrayed because of something that I would say open to interpretation, but might have been taken as a bribe. We also have the maid here. The maid is basically someone who is involved in helping a household out with housework or errands, or someone who does a lot of errands, help, or housework. Okay, so this could be involving someone, someone who, well, maybe they've been made to feel like a servant, or maybe they feel like, maybe this is someone that has, I don't want to say like occupied a lower status in life, but it could be someone here that in the past has been very helpful, but has actually contributed a lot to helping out a household. So actually this could be involving someone that works for you, or Capricorn, if you happen to be in the industry of, you know, cleaning, For example, like say you are involved in the hospitality industry, or you are involved in the, what's it called? Janitorial, custodial services, cleaning, house cleaning and stuff like that. Someone might have tried to bribe someone with something here. I don't think it went over well. Okay, what is the Six of Wands in reverse here? This could have been unwanted attention, or someone feels betrayed. We have a comforting surprise. So someone was partially successful, but they got less than what they had hoped for. Okay, so yeah. Something here just did not win someone over. I feel like someone ended up again, I feel like someone might have tried to bribe someone with money. It could have been other things. Yeah, I just kind of don't feel like it went over very well, is what I'm getting. So, Capricorn, anything else here? The gift you will receive is the Three of Wands. What is the Three of Wands for Capricorn? What is the Three of Wands? Well, you have the luck card, so something is going to, this is an unexpected turn of fate, positive event, okay? Or a positive event here. So something does turn in your favor. Just know that. What else? What's the Three of Wands as the gift Capricorn will receive? We have the reflection. So I do see you kind of reflecting on a situation. You may not actually be taking action at this time, but I feel like you at least are thinking about your future and what you'd like to happen for yourself. And I think that you have a pretty good idea of what it is you want. I mean, the ships are out here at sea. It's positive expectancy. She knows her ships are going to come in at some point. So she's just in meditation here. We have the worry. Okay, so someone here is still quite afflicted, irritated, or troubled. This is definitely a worried person. This could be you or someone else. I feel like there is, I wanted to say this before, someone is apprehensive about something happening here. I feel like a lot of thought and reflection has been put into a situation. I would definitely caution you to get to the point of like the Nine of Swords where you're all up in your head about it. I don't think that is going to accomplish much. As I always say, worrying is a very unproductive emotion. At the bottom of the deck, we have the conversation. So there could be a larger conversation had regarding whatever this is at a later time. So, what is your advice for Capricorn over the 17th through the 23rd? What is your advice for Capricorn from the Moonology Oracle cards? We have surrender to the divine, full moon. So, they're not exactly asking you to take action or to do anything. Just surrender, Capricorn. Whatever resistance you may have, whatever worries or afflictions or troubles you think you have, just give them up to the divine, right? Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So, in order to make any adjustments here, and I'm reminded of the sign of Libra here, but there are some changes that need to happen. But first, they want you to kind of surrender, all right? And I think that's because the divine wants to work with you, and they can't work with you if you are resistant in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so we kind of need a clean slate here, it feels like a little bit. So whatever you are not wanting to let go of, whatever you kind of want to run away from or not face, once you are surrendered, you know, and feeling good about starting over on something here, I feel like then you can make the necessary adjustments needed. Let's see what's underneath that. Expect powerful change. Yeah, I would give it, you know, honestly, whenever I do see the death card in reverse, It's not something that happens overnight. Usually it can take up to 6 months. But just know that all you need to do right now is just surrender. Okay? So that's what I have for you over the next week, Capricorn. I hope this reading has been helpful. Please do let me know below in the comments if you resonated. Otherwise, I will see you guys back next week. Take care.